folks. I'm here to talk about immunity. If you're wondering how you should best be responding to the current immune threats, or you're wondering how you should respond in the face of viral or bacterial infectious agents, I'm here to help. My name's Dana Green Remedios. I'm a registered holistic nutritionist, and I've been getting a lot of questions about how to maintain immune health and what is the appropriate response to be taking in the face of the current pandemic. So first of all, let's clear up what our immune system is and what it does, what an appropriate response might be, and who might need to be extra cautious at this time. So our immune system is something that helps to identify between pathogens or toxins versus what is actually our body and safe and desirable, like nutrients. So it helps determine what is self and what is not self, and it helps determine what is pathogenic or toxic versus healthy and beneficial. So the immune system doesn't just do this all on its own, but it does get educated by our microbiome and by our gut bugs. So I'll talk a little bit about that further. But one misunderstanding a lot of people have about the immune system is that if you don't have any symptoms, you're healthy, and if you do have symptoms, you're sick. They confuse the symptoms, such as a fever or a cough or sneezing or runny nose or even diarrhea, with the illness, when really those are symptoms that your immune system is working against some kind of infectious agent or pathogen or toxin. These are all the ways the body clears these things out. So if you're coughing or your nose is running, even if you have the runs, this is all just meant to get it out of your body. And it's a good sign if you have these. In fact, if you're the kind of person that never gets sick and never has even a day or half a day of symptoms, that could actually be a bad sign. You don't want to be the person that says, oh, I never get sick, all the way until like a serious heart attack or stage 4 cancer. Really, you want to know that your immune system is working. And if your immune system is never mounting a response, if you're never having any symptoms, it could mean that your immune system is being suppressed. So the immune system has two components. It has the adaptive immunity and it has the innate immunity. Innate immunity is what you're born with, that you should just know if something is part of your body or if it's from outside. And adaptive immunity is all of the things that the body learns over time to identify new bacteria and viruses and be able to defend against them. And your body should do this quite well, and does do this quite well, unless it's under a lot of chronic stress. And if you do have a lot of chronic stress, it actually can suppress the cortisol, stress hormone can suppress the activity of the immune system. And it can mean that you're not getting any symptoms at all. And if you're in that kind of stressed out state, you're probably not mounting a great response to threats. If you're in that kind of stressed out state, if the news and what you're hearing on the radio, on TV, and if everything that's happening around the world is provoking in you a real sense of fear, and if you're letting that fear rule you, then not only are you actually suppressing your immunity, you're probably not dealing with the prefrontal cortex, logical and self-controlled part of your brain. You're probably functioning with the kind of more lizard-like and ancestral part of the brain that is not able to really think in a really planned way. And so the unfortunate thing about acting out of fear is not only is it bad for your immunity, it's bad for everyone else's health too, if you're going out and just hoarding everything at the grocery store instead of using your more logical brain to realize that that's probably not going to help you. In fact, if you're acting out of fear and you're just buying up all of the Lysol wipes and you're spraying everything for germs, it's not really going to support your immunity to do that. Yes, I mean, in a critical situation, if people around you are sick, washing your hands and washing surfaces is going to benefit you. But if you kill all of the beneficial bacteria, then they're not there to educate your immune system as to what is good and what is bad. And for your long-term health, for your long-term immune outcomes, you want to have robust and healthy gut bacteria to educate your immune system, to help it to make these decisions as to what is beneficial and what is not beneficial. So who's at the biggest risk right now then? I would say that some of the people at biggest risk are probably seniors who have a smaller thymus and naturally can't mount as strong of an immune response. So they already have a kind of a suppressed immune response. If on top of that, they're also very fearful and very stressed, if they're just sitting in their nursing home watching the news, then they might be more prone to having an even more suppressed immune response, and they're not going to be able to mount a good response. So you should be extra thoughtful and cautious with what you do if you're interacting with seniors in any way. Be extra mindful about your hygiene, all the things that you know that you need to do already. And other people that might also be at big risk are people that have a lot of, they don't have a good ability to manage their stress. They don't take a deep breath. They don't meditate. They don't walk outside. They don't eat very well. They just have a lot that they're dealing with. Or they have a pre-existing medical condition that creates a lot of inflammation. So these people, if they boost their immunity, they can actually trigger some kind of negative reactions and stuff like that. And so it can be better, instead of trying to boost your immunity, especially if you might be prone to a lot of inflammation or you have a pre-existing health condition, to just support your body, not necessarily try and push it, and just try and live your best life. And there are a lot of things out there that are also beneficial for both immunity and for inflammation and can help to calm you down as well. So adaptogenic mushrooms, things that help to calm you down, like a good cup of tea, magnesium, all of those things are extra beneficial for everybody as well. So hopefully that helps. I hope that answers some questions that you might have about your immune system and how you might want to be reacting in the face of the current pandemics. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I'd be happy to reach out and answer any questions. Thanks. Bye.